Sean for the United Way of Miami County. Look at that. All three correct.
All three correct. Very exciting times in the United Way. I want everyone to pay attention to our social media pages. Facebook page next week. We got a fun, exciting kind of targeted campaign coming out next week for the United Way. Something different, something we've never done before, something that I don't know has been done before by any United Way. And the reach of this is going to have, hopefully, go pretty wide. So it's going to be pretty exciting. We'll talk about that a little bit more next week, so watch out for that. But this week we have with us our agency of the week, which is a superstar agency in Troy. I mean, these guys are amazing. Everywhere you look, and I just saw yesterday you guys just got a huge grant from the Troy Community Foundation, right?
Yes. Well, yesterday from the Robinson Fund.
From the Robinson Fund.
Yeah, Pat and Tom Robinson.
To build on. Oh.
Yes, sir, for our expansion project.
So real quick, let me introduce Shane Carter from the Lincoln Community Center. This guy is doing some amazing work in Troy and with kids in Troy, and he's going to share with us a little bit about what they're doing at the Lincoln Community Center. So Shane?
Thanks for having me, Sean. Thanks to WPTW for having us. We're grateful to be able to expose folks to what we do at the Lincoln Center, and we've been in the community, as I spoke last night, now for 155 years. We started in 1865 as a one-room schoolhouse. So we're proud of our rich history. We're thankful for the support that we continue to receive from the community and all throughout the state of Ohio. And we're really doing some great things. We've really focused on our youth programming. We're thankful not only from United Way standpoint as being a partner agency, but the continued support that we see through opportunities like this, when you get in front of people and be able to say what you're doing and recruit volunteers and find people that want to help not only fund but sustain what we're doing. It really is a nice opportunity. So I want to thank you guys for the opportunity to be here.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and I think the important thing I'd like to do today, and reviewing the email, is explain to folks that support the United Way how their dollars go to the Lincoln Center and what those things do. We offer an after-school program every day for now 102 kids, and that program started off with a vision I had, 8 or 10 kids in 2011, and we would bring them in and feed them. And really, it started off where we'd say, okay, hey, we've got peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, or we've got celery and peanut butter, and we're going to try and dangle that carrot and get the kids in the building. And then that really turned into what really was 40 kids and now 102 kids. And in terms of our youth programming, it's very wide range. There's a focus on education because we believe that's most important, but there's a lot of recreational programs in terms of basketball, CrossFit, gymnastics, karate, water aerobics programs, all those things that we think help keep people healthy. And as we continue to educate, inform, and uplift, that's our vision statement. We're really excited about our legacy campaign that you were alluding to, Sean. And our facility was built in 1938. So for us, we have 17,000 square feet. And this Saturday when we host basketball, you're talking about 400 folks in the building with 7 designated parking spots. So they find a way to get in there. They find a way to be able to continue to deal with the dysfunction of our space. And over the last, it'd be 6 years, 2013 is when I started an event called Planning for the Future. And we had a strategic plan in which we had all types of stakeholders in. If you were with the United Way in Troy at that time, we'd have had you there, Sean.
I would have been there.
Richard was there. And United Way, Troy Foundation, Troy City Schools, the City of Troy, teachers, coaches, mentors. We all came together for this meeting at Hainer Culture Center. And we went through this big board theory of strategic planning in terms of what's the center need, what's the perception in the community, how have things changed and evolved, what's our structure look like in terms of organizationally. And we realized that through all these different things that we thought we needed to improve, we just kept coming around to facilities because, folks would say, I love the center, but, when I come there, I can't park at CVS because I'm 73 years old and I use a cane, and every time I come to swim, I have to park across the street. Or we'd run into the issue where a mother would say, I really, really love the center, but, my kid goes to Cookson Elementary and you guys only allow, for walkers, or you guys don't have the ability to transport. So throughout that time, in those last 6 years, we've purchased 2 vans, we've added 10 people to the staff, we've grown our budget, we've worked and collaborated with other nonprofits, United Way agencies, and it puts us where we're at today in 2020. We're embarking now publicly on our legacy campaign, and with the gift last night from Pat and Tom Robinson of $1 million and our $2 million that we were really encouraged to raise ourselves. It's a $3.8 million project, so we're really honing in on being able to break ground here in the near future. I know our board is extremely excited, as well as our staff, and we're excited because the people in the community have really voiced what they think is important and what we need. And as we continue to move forward, it'll allow us another 21,000 square feet to be able to serve the community and really be able to, in my opinion, become a hub for downtown in terms of youth, adults, and seniors, educational, recreational, leisure programming.
That is a fantastic place. I've been in it. This place, it looks like a schoolhouse from the outside, and an old schoolhouse, and then you walk in and just basketball courts, a pool downstairs. What do you guys have gardening outside, correct?
Yes, Sean. We actually, that's a great question you bring up. So the last 4 years we've provided a community garden. That garden allows our children an opportunity to go down to the farmers market, which is right there by your office now in Cherry, and they learn entrepreneur skills. They learn how to grow healthy food. We're actually in a contract where we're working with La Fiesta, and we'll be selling all of our bell peppers to them, and they'll be using those for salsa. So this was our first year. We did it last year, and by the essentially 14-gallon box, our kids are boxing up peppers, taking them over to La Fiesta. Arturo and his staff inspects them, and they're pretty particular. They have a good quality of food there. And it's empowering our children in terms of entrepreneur skills, but it's also becoming a revenue stream for the Lincoln Community Center. So our community garden will continue to exist this year, and we are, while I'm on the air, I'll tell you, we're recruiting volunteers. We always need help in that arena. You're talking about 3,000 square feet that has to be weeded, that has to be tilled, that has to be maintained. Vegetables have to be brought in, and we're always looking for help in that arena. But that's one of our I'd say, most empowering programs we have, because when you see kids at Saturday morning at 7 a.m. waking up, and they're on time and they're ready to go make some money, it really, me as the leader, it definitely, it boosts me. It makes me, get on the ball and say, there's some things that I need to not only continue to take pride in, but be proud of in terms of young people that are show that initiative.
Absolutely. So let's just say there's some people out there who want to get their child involved with Lincoln Community Center, want to volunteer, want to help out, want to do the gardening, want to donate.
Yes.
What's the best way that they can get a hold of you or get a hold of someone at the Lincoln Community Center to try to get in those doors?
So I'll try and give you every option here. First and foremost, we're open Mondays and Fridays 8 to 5, Tuesdays and Thursdays 8 to 9, Wednesdays 8 to 10 p.m., and then Saturdays, depending on the time of year right now, 8 to 5. You can contact us on our main office number at 937-335-2715. You can shoot myself an email at scarter@lcctroy.com. You can inquire on the website, www.lcctroy.com. Our Facebook page, in terms of social media, is our main, I would say, communication line, and that during the day, if you shoot a message over, Nicole's really good about getting right back to you. If you're looking for what I would say just strictly volunteer opportunities, you can email Joanne Anderson, janderson@lcctroy.com. If you're looking to get involved in terms of donation, wish list items, maybe supporting a particular program, I'd encourage you to come down to the center at 110 Ash Street, take a tour, let us explain to you some of our programs. And there are so many different buckets, if you will, or item lines that you can support. If you're somebody who believes in education, we have a scholarship fund for our young people. If you're into, let's say, history, we've got a Black History Month kickoff that's going to start here on Monday that, not only in terms of support funding-wise, we really just want to see people in the building for that. If you're looking more to just get an overview of what we do, I would direct you to our website, www.lcctroy.com. Go through our program tabs, event tabs, run through our history, and I think that gives people an idea. So when they come down, as you said, Sean, we do so much. My thing is you always want to provide people with a good tour so they can see your facility, that it's safe and it's clean. But ultimately, and providing that tour, a lot of those questions can be answered from the website.
Okay. Now, last thing, is it just for Troy students, or do you branch outside?
We do branch outside, and I would say I'm really, really proud. There's a young lady, and due to her age being, a minor, I won't say her name, but there's a young lady that is a Piqua City School student that Piqua City Schools buses her down every single day, and she absolutely loves our programs. And Dwayne Thompson, your guys' superintendent here, I know that he was very supportive in terms of our programming. But I will say that our educational after-school program is offered to anybody that can get to us. We cannot offer transportation outside of Troy. Just timing and logistics doesn't allow for that. But I would say also our basketball program, 150 young people in our basketball program. People as far north as Anna, as far south, and I guess would be west as Brookville. I've got kids from Covington, kids from West Milton, kids that are Miami East School District, kids that are Tip City. So all of our programming is offered to a wide range of folks. And our senior citizens, our pool is indoor, it's heated. It's probably one of the more warm pools in the Miami County. Our senior citizen pool memberships come from everywhere. Folks from Indian Lake, folks that work up at Honda up north, folks from as far out east, out by Springfield, Northampton. So, Sean, our programs are open to the masses, and we have to be careful, not meaning like that we're doing anything wrong, but we kind of pigeonhole ourselves when we say, we provide for the community of Troy, and that's our mission, but our doors are open to anybody. And due to the fact that we're kind of uniquely a community center that stands alone, you know, we have some flexibility in terms of how we offer memberships and how our board and how they structure that. So we are a facility that's open to everybody, and for our youth, you know, under 18, we only charge for our basketball programs and things that where there's, you know, jerseys and costs involved. All of our other events and programs are free to our children.
That's fantastic. I'm telling you, if you get a chance to get out there and take a look at Lincoln Community Center, please do so. This place is amazing. It's right there behind CVS, correct? Right
Yep.
in La Fiesta.
Uh-huh.
It is fantastic, and Shane and his staff does a remarkable job with the center and also with the kids in the community. So Shane, thank you for coming today.
Thank you guys for the
Greatly
opportunity.
appreciate it. Thank you very much,
Always.
Chris, for letting us be here every week. You know, this is a great tool for our agencies to get out there and let the community know what they're doing. So thank you very much. We appreciate it.